And back again. I feel like I'm very much coming up on the end, but I also feel like there's a lot that can still be done. Let me elaborate on this a little bit. Read everything. Okay, I can do that. It's been mostly my plan. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, being within striking distance of writing a history feels like it's close to the end, right? And having so few rooms to unlock, this feels like close to the end, right? But all of these things have so much more room to grow. And by that I mean so much more room to grow. You know how much work it's going to be to level a skill up that high? I would like to imply I believe it's going to be a lot of work. And not finding a single boss altar so far. That's weird. Simply strange. Anyway. And I only have one card leveled up to level 2. Or level 3, really. The second leveling event. Including the first leveling event as number 1. But anyway. Let's just continue forward. Maybe the game will surprise me. Now we have the abandoned librarian's quarters, and it needs nothing. It needs literally nothing. So let's go get the rector. I don't spend much time with him, right? Use whisk to get the rector? Hello, Reverend Timothy. Are you the person that can use candles? Oh, it's a stormy day. That is an excellent, excellent one. Oh, and I get my whisk back? Oh, I suppose I need to... Oh, I have to give a donation. Alright, sure, here you go. Reverend Timothy appreciates the contribution. And over here we have a book, which I, once again, cannot afford. Like, this is another indication that I'm going way too fast. That the Splenetra... Well, can I forge a Splenetra? From just copper? Anyway, Reverend Tim. Can I give you a candle? I can. I didn't realize that we had a candle consumer anywhere. I think he's the only one. Candles do a whole lot of stuff. You are more flexible than you seem, aren't you, Reverend Tim? Here you go. Offer my assistant a candle. Alright, anyway. We still have one more lesson to apply somewhere. And we should try to figure out what we're doing there. As is tradition, just assuming everything on the top row is allocated. That's allocated. This, not on tree. But we have Grail and Moon. Not on tree, Grail and Moon. On tree. On tree. Is this on tree? No, it's also not what I need. This isn't on tree. And I can level it up. So we're going to need 2. Grail or Scale memories. We can handle that pretty easily, I think. Because this is a laborious process right here. And to do it over and over again, I have questions. And we need a Scale memory, which we can get from over here. Like, I feel like this game is starting to suffer from the cultist simulator problem, and that is of a thick, repetitive middle game. Maybe I'm in end game and I don't really understand it. What was that? Delivery? Oh, my wire. Then I can go down and I can do my thing here, and my thing to do the other thing, a thing. Alright, Reverend Tim, you can fix this, right? Yeah, you can. Super easy. A bright haven on the house's seaward side, innocent of protections and menacing influences. It'll take some work to set it right and clean it. I should probably move in here directly afterwards, right? I mean, it is my bed after all. Well, we'll see the room. I'll look at it. Meanwhile, who is our special guest for the day? Consulting engineer? That's Sky, right? So 4 Sky, 8 Sky. We can do something with this, we think. Or I think. You may not think. But I certainly think. Alright, so 8 Sky available to us. Surely we can do something. 11 Sky? Totally can. No. That's being opened. It's a real shame because I don't think I have anything that really calls for Sky in huge amounts. Yet we must take advantage of the materials that have been presented to us. So we go up the tower. We just need 11 Sky. And we have 8 already, and then we have to throw our faucet at it for 10. And then we make him stare at our tool right there for 11, and that will open up that. Okay. That's a plan. Should I try to get someone else in here to like get one of these other minor rooms? Like, can I get Miss Killy up to 8? Well, let's think about it. She comes with 2. She comes with 1, and then chore is 3, and then memory is 8. It's like, no, we're just gonna leave it. This just leaves us to read, right? Well, we'll have a quiet day. That is fine, right? Here, think about the storm. After all the rushing around I've done, 3. Alright, so, speaking of rushing around, we have to do this, right? So we have to apply my metal plus is already consumed. This might be harder than I thought, eh? And then some of you and some of you. So I just need any fuel. Just any fuel. Can I throw in that piece of wood? No. It has to be liquid fuel. I don't want to throw in the kerosene because it's just not needed. So let's just look for more fuel, right? Just look around. I have like, it's not a liquid, it is a liquid. I think that's what this calls for. Yeah, okay, it's a material. It just looks like it might be liquid. It is not. I wonder if I can turn beeswax into paraffin. Paraffin would be flammable. Paper is fuel. Oh, what are you? No. Scintillate oil? Yeah. Pretty sure I can just make that. The machine roars into life. Sparks flicker. This will take a while. 6 minutes. And then we'll see what it does. I'm pretty sure it gives me something to unlock this over here, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will be sad. It probably means I'll have to order more wire. Anywho. What was I doing? I was just waiting for my things to finish, right? Get that. Get that. Now we are finally able to focus long enough to put that there, put that there, put that there, and then we put in some herb, I guess. And we boost up the skill. I'm not sure whether I should be playing broad or tall. Anyway, here we are, right? We're free to do whatever we want with the rest of the day. By which we mean we're going to read. I believe I have something in Deep Mandaic here. This is a scroll. How can I get my... Oh, I've already used... No, I have some sky. And then... What's my highest sky skill? 4, 6... and then the memory is 8, and then the tool is 9, and then I have, yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's go get a sky memory. It's over here, right? No, absolutely not. We're just gonna go a little slower than we did before. And we have a sky memory. We should get another one after we use this, right? For insurance sake, because I'm going to be a little short. Alright, there you go. Did I already commit to give my Fost away to this guy? I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I shouldn't be focusing on a sky book when I'm trying to unlock a sky door. That seems probably smart, right? Yeah, well, we've already used my metal for the day, unfortunately. Ramsund and Rose, I can 100% redo. Okay, let's do it. The Rose desk is right here. No. It's right here. No. It's the map room? Yes. Well, this is being used. I need to get a Rose memory anyway, so just wander away. There we go. There we go. Then we'll just open stuff with this. Curia of the Isle. I restored the rooms set aside by the Curia for the librarian. I did do that. Ooh, books. A delicate, featured young woman reading Abra Southey. So here we have the librarian's quarters. It's got a sextant up there. When the Curia of the Isle acquired the deed to the abandoned DeWolf estate, Ambrose Westcott became first librarian. Had this cozy nook constructed above the north wing to fit his preferences. His successor, Kitty. Alright, so hold on. Ambrose Westcott, first librarian. Ambrose Westcott, first librarian. Second librarian, Kitty Mazarine. Second librarian. Not entirely sure I have to get all of this, but, you know. His successor, Kitty, preferred the room next door. She lamented that the reek of Westcott's pipe remained long after his death, and her successor, Solomon Husher, preferred to have the long tower for his own chilly reasons. But most librarians have enjoyed the peace and the sea view, so Solomon Husher is next. Husher, third librarian. Good. What kind of bed do we have? That seems nice. We'll move here. We'll move here with my heart, right? We are going to decamp. We're going to go into our proper quarters. Meanwhile, we have just gotten level 3 on this, which means perhaps we can put it on the tree? Yes. In 2 positions, actually. I still have a level 2 open? Oh. I still have 2 level 2s open. I need to be more careful about this, right? Alright, so we'll put you in the level 3 position and get more heart. Excellent. Of the Lygian Medusa, it has been said she might be the oldest of her kind still living, and she is dead. Simurgus might interpret this as thus. She is the oldest of the shared names of the twins, the hours we call sister and witch, witch and sister. And it can go nowhere else. So, we are happy to pick up our chore. Bing! Now again, I didn't check to see if I have a birdsong bench anywhere. It might not be a bench, it might just be something that happens, or something I have to do. I have to do a complete inventory, and then try to... So I have a level 2 open. So all of this is aligned. All of you are aligned. I need to be able to highlight stuff that is unaligned. This is level 2, and it can't fit there. This is level 2, and it cannot fit there. Level 2, and cannot fit there. And aligned. That's the end of it. So I have to check all level 2s. Alright, it's fine. Progress made. And I should probably check to see, well, once morning comes, see if I can level up my chore. But anyway, yeah, we're reading this book once this finishes. So let's open a box. What's in the box? This is the King card, the Royal Casket. What sovereign wonder! The King Casket. Something left behind by Henry VIII, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, need to talk to you about Faust, and you'll be ready to do your job. Okay. I have moved. I have a memory. I am going to move into the librarian's quarters, where I am supposed to be. List. Right, there we go. This is my new room. Alright, and that's a memory I shouldn't have gotten. Wasn't I... Did I make a mistake and you researched the wrong book? No, it's right there. I did not make a mistake. Alright, you are ready. Please open up this room. The Howling Chamber. Great chunks have been torn from the walls of this room. The wind roams the place like a trapped beast, battering to and fro. Here, could you go fix that for me? Thanks. And there's my Rose memory. Now I sit at the Rose desk right here with the Rose memory and the Rose book. Oh, what's the Rose soul? Is that right? Lucky, I wasn't even thinking about that. And my giant Rose skill. Enduring reflection. That's very tempting. I mean, it's enduring. Maybe I should do that. I need a language. Where's my Ramsed, right? I wish it would automatically attract that, like with a magnet. Like it should. Languages should not be with skills, for one thing, and there's only one thing that can be here, therefore it should try to take it. Oh, and it also adds skill, so that's kind of nice. I'm gonna have to go on a crafting binge eventually. Not now. So, keep going. In the King's, something exalted. The earthquake name. Everything comes when it is called, even nightmares that trouble some in deep sleep. This is a skill, right? It's a memory, it's a persistent memory. And it's an omen. I could use Ithastry with this to evolve my soul. Huh. Really? It's like a shortcut? Trist? Craft labric tincture? No. How to do this? Huh. So it's forge and scale aligned. So let's... this doesn't look like it's scaly. Can I do anything with the Rowanarium? I can put you in. But this isn't forge or... I will have to play with that. Meanwhile, what's in this box? Okay, this is a fine day. Oriflames, didn't buy the thing. Then, here we are. What is that? I don't like how it's looking at me. Alright, so, what we have here is Gullscry Tower, Eel's room. Eels the wolf inherited his father Valentine's madness. So we gotta go Valentine, Eels the wolf. Son of Valentine, but apparently not a baron. And was found unfit to inherit, so his sister Eva held the isle in his stead. When his fits of violence became uncontrollable, he was confined here in the tower, where his sister would visit him 3 times a week, until his escape, sometime in the late 1720s. Eel's ultimate fate remains unknown. Alright. Eva the Wolf. Baroness. Right? First Baroness Bankrug. Here we have a cage. Valentine the Wolf put his only friends in cages. Why did he close the cage doors? Doesn't involve anything at all. I am not sure what to do with this thing. I have a lot of questions. Anyway, we got some extra books, which we will pick up. And we have this thing. Stimfling. Eva the Wolf taught her father Valentine how to hatch these silvery little villains, but he never learned to like them. Time with the beastie? I think we have to, right? And then up here, the Screaming Summit, I need 12 of stuff. I think we're required to, right? Offer this beast my company. Let's see what the Stimfling gives me in return. Probably bites. Alright. I am here. And I have a new book to look at. What are you? Chronixacord. A music box that only performs once. Oh, this was in the box. A typewriter that can only send one message. A clock that can only strike now. This is a single-use, widely applicable tool, which I will put here. No, I will put right there. I'll put right there. There we go. It is best used for knockery. Maybe I can use it for something else. Alright, we will catalog a book, and we have once again had a completely full day. What more can one ask for? We have a 12 Forge book, which I could likely read, right? It's in Deep Mandaic. Deep Mandaic is... it's forge lined. I can assuredly read that book, right? That's our next target. Anyway, we have read another book. We have talked to the beastie. Now it suggests a meal would be welcome. Horizon sight. That is a big... And I can evolve? So is this how I get my skill cards up faster? And it's a persistent memory. I have to investigate these a lot better. Like, putting them together one by one, that's probably one way to do it, but can I take shortcuts? I have questions. Anyway, we've got a hungry beastie. Then I need to give it something to eat. Which means we go down to the pantry. Here, you take that? No. He wants... No. He wants an element of the soul, which we will get tomorrow, I guess. Sorry, beast. You gotta wait a bit. Meanwhile, I have read The Turquoise Hand, a calligraphic manual of Ramsud, which employs as exemplar text Farid Undin's Conference of the Birds. This book houses a Numen, a truth so powerful it can perhaps believe itself. That's, nice. At noon the sun moves like the beating of a wing. At sunset he sends the herald child with her candle. At midnight he sends the wind that extinguishes the candle flame. So we have the Meniscate and the Badgergad. Commentary, illustrations, and interleavings carry revelations never intended in the original, a sense of history in the senses of histories. We got a Numen. That lost old music, another persistent memory. Write a truth in a book that no one reads, then drop dead. No one knows what you wrote, unless that truth is Numen. Noumena are truths so powerful that they, tentatively, believes themselves. You can use a Numen to write a new history at a suitable desk, if you can assemble 25 of the matching aspects. So this is like a major victory that we're looking for right here. Huh? Because there's like the 20 history, the 20 influence. There's just going to the tree and then leaving, and that's one victory. And then there's writing a big history using my journal, using 20, and that's another victory. And this looks like it is a major victory. Unfortunately, it'll be eaten by Numa. I wonder if I could sleep it through. That old lost music. In the right histories, every song ever sung still lingers in the wind and echo, untouched by the demands of eternity. Any librarian can use this to establish a history and complete the game, but the Symergist and the Magnate can win a particular victory. So we've found the real way out. I wonder if I can read this again and find it again. I have to experiment. And we got lessons. We have much to do tomorrow. I have to read this book again. I need to read that book. I need to sort through all these other things. I need to explore more. Alright. Shockingly, there are still things I do not understand. Weird and disturbing. Okay, so I think we've done about all we can today. Okay. And... oh, wait. This is persistent, which I got from the beast. This is gonna go away, right? What can I put in here? Just keep this, just to have it. No reason not to. Alright, coming up, a new day and many questions. Alright, so we have a lot, and I mean a lot to do. Don't do anything right now. Just hold still, don't do anything. We can evolve Arab and Chor. I think that's how it works. What I'm hoping this means is that I can substitute another soul card for this. And we're going to have to see if that works. So the only scale I have is health, right? Scolioscopy. Can it be used here? Yes. And then this. Where is my big scale skill? Right there? Path and Pilgrim? No, can't be used. Craft Labric Tincture, Ugol Ink. Nothing comes to mind. Oh wait, I need to find something attuned to health, right? See, like this one would work, and that's for Shaft. Can I put that there? No. Let's go take a look down here then. Can I put Shaft here? Can, but it doesn't really work. Alright, so that's this one, not useful. Right here, Rhyme and Remembrance, yes. Alright, and so I can put in Whist here. Can I put this in? Then another soul card, another Whist. And put this here. Are you not a memory? But it's not the right kind of memory. I have to say Scolioscopy. It's not aligned with anything anymore though. So maybe this isn't as free as I thought it would be. Like, I really wish I could do this, but Shaft just can't be placed anywhere, really. Not there. In the Rowanarium. On this bench right here. And Shaft can't be put here either. Alright, so useless. So find more Scolioscopy that has a soul alignment that I haven't used. Can I consider this? No, not on its own. Can I consider that? Not on its own. Scolioscopy. It's already used. Am I completely out of Scolioscopy? Right here, already used. Am I still a slave to having skill in the tree? That wouldn't really work, would it? You could use Scolioscopy with this to evolve my soul. Once you've committed a skill to this Scolioscopy wisdom, you can use that skill with this to combine two identical soul cards into a greater one. You must use a skill you've attuned to that wisdom, and the attunement can only work once. Like, why do I need this? Do I need this for higher level Scolioscophicians? Scolioscophy? Like, am I gonna need this in order to get up to like plus plus plus? This is Arab, but it's Bosque, and I have no Bosque bench still. It is very curious. Anyway, let's try you. No. Let's try Horizon Sight here, which is Hushery and Rose. That looks like a... No, it doesn't go here. I mean, it can go there, I guess. So, do I have any hushery? This is hushery. But the thing is, like, is this a portable bench is what this is? Huh. Oh, it's the horizon sight. You can use hushery with this to evolve my soul. Does this get put on the board somewhere? No, it's not lighting up. I guess one has to use this at a workbench that's aligned correctly. Remembrance with hushery, but it doesn't look like this makes sense at all. I put Arabin? No. I don't understand how this is different than anything, right? And that's probably a large problem for me. I mean, maybe we should go look for Ithastery. So here we have Ithastery. Now I can go there. I want to put in my metal, right? And then just... I would love to just put any skill in. Where's my bells? No, serious question. Where's my bells? Am I missing it? Is it being used somewhere? I don't think I have anything in use. I should go feed my beastie before it gets too out of sorts. Here you go, beastie. Probably wants something weird, right? Oh. No, I'm just getting my... Where is my bells skill? I'm not doing anything that would consume it. No, I am. This. Alright. Alright, so we grumble a little bit and we try something else. Let's take a look at that. And this isn't aligned with Ithastery anyway. There is some complicated mechanism here I do not understand. So good. And then some soul. And it doesn't, it's like, I would love to put health here. It's Faust. Yeah, I have to say, I do not understand what is going on. There are mysteries still, it seems. So scale and forge. Forge is busy, right? No, forge goes right there. So forge, 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 forge. Pyroglyphics? Yeah, it's evolved with its Ithastery, but it wants whist. You can make Westcott's compounds. Whist. More whist. Whist right there. Whist there. So you can evolve whist at this bench if I have it, but this doesn't seem to do anything in either way. I would think that this would be used in place of a skill. but it is not. I do not understand. Or be able to do something out of alignment. However, that does not look like it's what it's for anyone either. So highly, highly confused. Yeah, it's good to be confused. It is good to wonder. Alright, so here we have another one. I should just... I can make bitter black salts out of, you know, just the stuff that happens up here. Yeah, I don't understand, he says repeatedly, indicating he might not actually understand. Once you've committed a skill to the Atastery Wisdom, you can use that skill with this to combine two identical soul cards into a greater one. So, theory, currently, is that I need these for like very high level soul cards. Like maybe when I get two Arabs together, but that's a long way off. It doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Seems like it should function to level a soul card up without a pairing, because that's the sort of space the game still has. Do I have any preservation wisdom of benches? Because I should want to use this to smash my chores together, but I don't know if I have a single preservation bench. Not there, certainly. Not there, certainly. None of these are preservation. No. Many benches for some of these wisdoms, but some of the wisdoms just cannot be seen anywhere. Like, I would love it if it could attune. Wait. No. This doesn't do anything at all. This is just playing around. Yeah. Oh, there's preservation. The barber's chair. So chore and chore. And it's this, right? Intensified chore? It doesn't do anything. Well, we'll be a little better against infestations, right? That has to happen. Now, I've got two Arabs, but again, I don't have a skill that fits. Here, I need Grail or Moon in a Bosk bench. However, I have no Bosk benches. So I think what I'm trying to get at here is there is mystery still in the world. Do any of these slots accept a... See, look. Oh. See. No, wait. I can put a cat in there. Now let's go back to the Scholescopy bench. So let's try this again. Skull excavate right there. And this should be here. And then something that can go here. And then some skull excavate attuned wisdom that still has something in it. Let's see if we can find it, right? No, that's been used. So maybe that's the formula I'm looking for. And I don't have any of this. No skull XP. I have task 3 Whist. So let's try this with task 3. Which is right here, right? No. It's Nyctodromy. So, where did my memory go? Don't do this to me. And then, okay, you are here, task 3, in there, and I have a skill with pyrotechnics, which can upgrade Whist, and Whist can go here, but it doesn't do it. Like it should, right? Like, what's the point of this? Unless there's like a general purpose bench somewhere where these memories are supposed to be used. Which would be weird for it just to, like, we'll make a Deer Day lens because it's very useful. Alright. So, unfortunately, I had ideas on how this worked, and none of my ideas were accurate. So that was great. I have to keep this book in my inventory, because I need to know if I can get the persistent memory out of it again. Maybe I should put this somewhere special. Persistent memory shelf somewhere that I will see often. I don't want to put it in the contamination room. Where's it? In my room? On my shelves? Oh, that looks like it might be important. I never did look at all these things. Inscribed toned stone tablet. Once probably were writing. I should probably try to look at that. Twinned fish stone. Half faceless face. A mask to fit a face that was, at very least, began as human. Very comfy chair. Very comfy footstool. It's not a tool, unfortunately. Librarian's glasses. A witching to sing. God's return. A green shoot splits a rock. Alright, so, oh, we have many plants. Potted fern and the malachite daisies are good. Watering can, good for pottering. It's a nectar tool. Potted avidity. Alright, so let's pull it together. We have learned nothing. We have wasted some time. We've wasted quite a bit of time wandering around trying to figure stuff out. Let's move forward, and hopefully all will be made clear, right? Don't even know what type of day it is. We're just gonna try to proceed as normal. Gale. Maybe I can get to the top of the tower. got storm and gale, so we have some good sky memories. See who shows up, make a plan. Everyone knows what to do here, right? What have I learned? A memory of touch. Hissing avidly. Well, I give you food. I need to feed the beastie. Ah, there we go. Oh, I was investigating it when I needed to speak with it. Speak with you on a matter of eating. You will eat... What would you like to eat? An egg? Yeah, you look like an egg eater. And then I gotta take some effort with this, huh? There you go. Feed the beastie. I hope I didn't need that cockatoo. I kind of let it go. Wonder if it'll like ever appear again. Anyway, this is almost up. This is going to be important, hopefully. And we have our orders of the day. Poet, another sky day. Can I get you to 12? That's the real question. We got a Deer Day lens. I've got a 2 sky tool. I mean, that's a strong indication I can, right? So we got 4. Goal is 12. So 4, and then 3 is 7. The lens gives 9. This gives 11, right? Now we need one more. Just one more. How do we give just one more? Suppose we have to find sky food or sky drink. And I have a sky drink, don't I? Right there? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, well in this case I will do it once I'm done feeding my pet. Meanwhile, over here, we've done something with a pump. The pumps sputter and die, but they've done their work. Uncovered depths. Scale and moon? That's pretty much what we need, right? Scale and moon. Excellent. Alright, going good. A full belly makes a helpful friend. Alright, talk to you, pay you. What's going on? Oh, I didn't give him enough money. What do you mean I'm not giving the poet enough money? He's a poet. Alright, so A plot taken to get care of. B plot. Try to do something with these lessons. I have to level up Grail and Scale. And we have to find things that are not aligned. So all of you guys are aligned. Alright. Except for you. So you should be leveled up. Your Scale. So we need Scale and Sky memory. We got a Sky memory here, so we just need one Scale memory, which we can go and fetch. That goes right there. Just don't use the Faust. In fact, we're gonna let time go. Paid. And my friend goes right there. Just immediately get that. Alright, so C plot now. We're gonna level up furs and feathers and try to fit it on the tree. This is also not aligned, however this is not appropriate. Grail or whatever the other thing there was. Scale, right? Grail or Scale? No. This. Applebright Euphonies. And it's another Sky or another Grail. We can do Grail. We'll just go do that here. It's nice and non-competitive. We put in our whist. Alright, so that's A and B plots. We will let those take care of themselves, and then we will maybe read a book, right? That's a good idea. We got a new room coming. It's beautiful. We put you there, and we say, here, face the wind for a bit. Now this is gonna happen. Bing. Sea caves. The curious last secret. Right under Governor Collar's nose, Levinson, Blackwood, and Van Loren all continued their careful investigations of the Brankrug Sea Caves. Many of the species here are unknown to Cornwall. Some have not been seen anywhere under the sun. Interesting. We have splash cautiously towards the shallower tunnels. Alright, we'll do this. What do I need here? Moon or scale? Why is this? Oh, because it's a big scale. We're gonna go with 6 scale. It echoes in the endless night. I don't know what this is gonna do. We're gonna find out. Meanwhile, next up is 14. Menacing phosphorescence. This is good. This is very good. Alright. We've got our memory of fear. And in a moment, we'll have this memory up. That memory up. And there we'll have that going. Everything is moving forward, right? And we say, here, have some tea, right? Half pumped. There. And now I have to upgrade things. I was going to upgrade furs and feathers with this lesson, and this fear, and this storm. We're going to do so with Faust. Lucky me. Now, second, we have to wait for that to complete. Excellent. We are a bit more heartful. I haven't used heart in a long time. It's really front-loaded. Right. And now, in order to hit your final form, you need to look at this mirror I scrapped together. It's 12 I need, right? 12. 12. Excellent. Furs and Feathers has been upgraded. We'll see if we can put you on the tree and align you somewhere. Yes, I can. The wings in the wood. When the first hunters were lost in the wood in the days before the darkening, they found a chrysalis of black and white. To it they sacrificed the birds of the air so that it would show them the way home. So the moth came to be, and so the moth was the first to navigate the ways of the wood. This is the foundation of nyctodromy. Meanwhile, over here, the first hunters were starving in the wood. In the days before its darkening, they found a deep and crimson well. In it they drowned the beasts of the earth, so that the beasts would be reborn threefold, and the hunters could feast. So the red grail came to be, so that ever since she feeds us and feeds upon us. This the matriarchs of the knot have taught us. So this will give us more health, which kind of short of, and more fet. This will allow another cascade, right? So I might as well get this. We should be able to get fet++. What does that do for us? I don't know. Meanwhile, I was going to also level up Applebright Euphonies, which may be able to be placed on the tree. With a beguiling memory. And this. And double plus herb. Breath is the temptation of the soul, pleasures and insights that the Church would call the secrets, the sisterhood the mysteries, and the bureau unsanctioned. It's a major sky skill. I don't know if I have one of those just at all. Anyway, continue forward. I don't even think I'll be able to read anything today, which is alright, because I have a lot of classification to do. Applebright euphonies. Good. And can I fit you on the tree? Somehow I don't think so, because the only level... There's 2 level 2s over. I can fit it on the tree. Right there, right? Yeah. Calyptra is the law that requires secret knowledge to be concealed, except in the libraries of the Watchman's Tree. The number of the hours of the Calyptra is 3, and we do not speak of the oldest hour. This observance is a matter of Bosk. Now, here's a question for the group, right? This is going to give me more Arab. But a little while ago it was going to give me health. Why do we suppose this was changed? Because now... This is just strange. Is it because I leveled it? It's not aligned with it. This will align it with Arab. Yeah, right there. I find that very strange. Almost as strange as there only being one nectar skill. Like, seriously strange. Yeah, as I kept complaining about that in this game. So I still have one level 2 skill open, and it is... right there. And it's aligned with Bird Song. Another thing I have no bench for. No bench exists for. So I have a birdsong skill, like right there. Strings and harmonies. You are next up. You are going to get leveled, you are going to get put on the tree. Meanwhile, he has reached the height of his powers, and up to the screaming summit, please. Pay no attention to the lizard on the level below. He's friendly. Really, he's friendly. Here the wind's rage is so great that I can barely stand upright. It forces me to retreat back to the stairs. I can hear the voice in the wind now, crying out in sorrow as great as the wind's rage. Neat. Go up there and do some cleaning. We're just gonna classify some books, now that we have more classification to do. We have this, which is about to finish. We gathered in winter and we found sea glass. Smooth as an egg, frosted like a winter window. That's pretty unhelpful, all told. I am not certain that I feel happy that I have sea glass, but it goes into the stores. Anyway, time to continue. Nighttime hits. We have right here a very easy scale book, which will certainly be read tomorrow. We'll classify you. I can classify one more before the end, right? So, this book. It looks special, right? No, it looks like I can't. There's no time. Ugh. This has seen better days. Can I save my memory forward? No, it's not that kind of bed. I want to see if I can consider that tablet. Anywho, Atlantic Amber. Picked up by a bird, maybe, and just kind of dropped here. Gullscry Tower, Summit. In 1721, Valentine fell, or leapt, from the tower top. There were no witnesses, and his body was not found for 3 days. His daughter Eva was the last to see him alive, and of their last conversation she would only say that he had begun to fear the sun. So we have, in memoriam, Valentine de Wolf, 6th Baron Brandkrug. sixth and last. So sixth. Baron Brankrug. Last Baron, there was a Baroness coming, yes. Valentine's Memorial. Valentine died 2 centuries ago. The stone is much newer, more like 2 decades old. Tower Top Prospect. No, it's hushery. Alright. Still no Bosk. Dandelion wine and the training bench. So there, we finished one area. Still wondering what's going on here. Why there's nothing at the base of the tower. Seems like maybe a room we write into existence. Alright, what do we got? A really easy nectar book. So we're done now. We have done a good job. We should be happy about what we've done today. We're gonna put this back. We'll be back though, don't worry. So yeah, moving right along. And then a bright new day, we once again leap into action. Alright, so as per our custom, over here we can level up Arab again. And we start waving around money. We've spent a lot of money. Though I should be getting a stipend soon. Anywho, look around. First step. Need a boss shrine for that, but I have a new one, right? Applebright. Need a boss shrine for that. Sucks. I need, I now have 2 fets. I have a fet skill around, yes? Should be a better way of finding this than just clicking all of them. Alright, so Nyctodromy. Furs and feathers. I have many Nyctodromy. Right here, St. Januarius. Furs and feathers, right? I can put fet here, fet there. It's like... Awakened feather is interesting, but... I do not understand. So we just hit the button, right? And then hopefully I have another one somewhere, and then I get Fet++. It seems like a lot, I mean a lot of work. Maybe just slow, especially if this has like 8 more levels. So here we go. Great signs and great scars, you're coming up next. Probably tomorrow. Anyway, just read this book, right? We can just read it with our skill. Nothing else required. So up at the desk, right there, just anything goes here. Just like a little tryst, and then just our skill. There we go. No problem whatsoever right there. And we're going to see who shows up. Hail is, again, probably important. We'll see how we can use it with our visitor. I'm going to miss this when it's gone. Oh, here we are. Another poet. So, Big Sky Day is what I got here. However, yeah, it's a Big Sky Day. However, I don't believe I have any sky anywhere that needs to be done. Needs to be... I have fed the sky to its fullest extent, and the sky is full. Oh, I'm not sure if I can do 15. I'm gonna have to start spending. I should probably put the dangerous books down here, right? in the silver vault. Yeah, that seems like a great idea to me. Anyway, we have a situation where we do not have a clear path forward. So I guess try to get up there. Is this guy... I guess he comes with 4 winter. You can probably use that in an interior room somewhere, right? Yeah. So can I get him up to 9 winter? I think that's pretty easy, right? So he comes with, and there's winter flowers, I think. So comes with 4. Right there, we give him 3, so he's at then 9, and then he's just there. So just hire him. We can do it. Start. And then we go get a nice winter memory from here, probably. Start. And that takes care of that. So all we have to do is not spend our Whist Plus, and that's taken care of. So I guess it's time to read books, eh? And by that I mean it is absurdly time to read books. Can I get up to 12 Forge? I think I can, right? Because I have tools, and I have stuff. So let's go get a nice Forge memory. No, not you. And then with the minor metal, we read this book. And then to get this little scale, we just need like just a scale memory, right? Doesn't mean anything at all. Like, we don't even need that. We can just read this book right now. Nice scale desk. Now, right here. Yeah. Use health, and use Path of Pilgrim, and book. So 3 books and 1 room opened. That's pretty good, right? In fact, I think we need to find more books to classify. Oh, and I gotta consider this. Investigate the scribe stone. Probably I'm gonna use Faust here. Shaft. Wrist. Tryst. Metal. Sure. I'm seeing if the text changes. And it keeps not. Hopefully this isn't a memory of sight. Whenever I need a thing, that will definitely help. It's 3 lantern. Anyway, our poet is here, and it is time to speak to him of regret. Good. Alright. We have learned just sight. Successive librarians all failed to decipher this tablet. It might as easily be a household inventory and invocation to a god. Natalia Brulot established a tradition that it always remain in the librarian's quarters to inspire her and her successors, with humility to illustrate the limits of knowledge. I don't like that at all. I wonder if I can actually do it with enough, something. Don't know exactly what that something would be, just enough of it. Okay. Then we need to give you something chilly. We don't have that yet, but soon. Just hang on. We will have your memories shortly. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. Next. Speak to you of not that. That. Bittersweet certainty. There you go. And now we must read books. So at the forge desk, right right there. We want to read this, which is in Deep Mendic. It's a big, spooky book. Language, bells and braziers, and with the T-square. There we go. I can make orchalcium wire. If I give it some metal. Oh. Interesting. Anyway, not interesting enough. And now I have done everything I'm going to do today. Yeah? And so there's nothing left. Wait. There's one thing to do, right? Maybe that was what I was going to do tomorrow. I can't tell. It all bleeds together. It's time to go on a classification. Oh. You read this? Oh, I must have skipped past the reading it screen, because I have the lesson here. Oh, that sucks. What memory did it give me? I'll read it again and figure it out. I went a little fast. It is my fault. Put the book there. Put some tryst there. Alright, we will read this book again, and we will see. We'll do it properly this time. How about that? Twinned fish stone. I should probably consider that, right? And more things to consider. In fact, I'm going to consider that right now. There's a lot of stuff in this game. Alright. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the foulness of their depraved customs, I agree. Hieronymus Hypernotomachus wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the Sisterhood of the Knot on his own church on the Unconquered Sun. Unfortunately, I don't get the details. Well, wait a second. I haven't, as I am once again out of order. But it's an easy book, so we will put it on the easy book shelf. For some reason, I cannot figure out what I am doing in this game. Right. Now you're ready. So this guy is going to go open a room, right? It's going to be up here. The echoing chamber. This has long been a holy place, but the voices of the monks have outlasted their prayers. A surly muttering encircles the room, picking up speed as it goes. Each time it passes me, it almost manages to articulate my name. We send a poet, because they're famously level-headed and calm. They will figure that out. Let's investigate this object with Faust. It's a unique object which is in my room. I bet you get all sorts of weird hidden memories, or hidden in quotes, obscure memories by doing this. Alright. Then tomorrow I have to try to get, maybe you can even do it right now. Where was the other thing that's FET aligned? Right here. This is Horomachistry. I have lots of Horomachistry. Now, let's start with here, right? Put right there. Can I put FET there? I cannot. FET's good with the telescope, right? FET go here? Yes. FET also goes here, and Horomachistry. Oh, but I can't put this here. Oh, that sucks. Alright, time to look around all the trainers again. I thought I had many Horomachistry trainers. as the only preservation thing I have. Nope. Nope, still. Huh. Do I really? I should consider that, right? Oh, some coffee up there. Brian Levinson. Alright, so I really thought I had more horomachistry trainers. However, it is starting to appear like I may not. Oh, there's another preservation. There's Kitty Mazarine. You are not a trainer. Huh. Well, I might be stuck for a little bit, eh? Which would be a terrible shame. No trainer whatsoever. I know your scolioscopy. So I am stuck. I cannot increase my FET like this. I feel like I have to pay a lot, and I mean a lot more attention to this if I do another run. Because I think I need to be able to study everything to reach highest levels, but I have my Horus Macastry does not fit, which is a real shame. It's always one, but not the other, eh? Yeah. Do not understand. Put you down here. That goes. Doesn't work. Does it work in place of a skill? I mean, obviously not, because it's not working. So 2 cards, and then let's go over to Hushery, maybe? No. Hushery? No. I think the only answer is I do not understand how it works. Rowena and Rowan, I suppose. Brother and sister, keep in mind. Very strange that this isn't a trainer. Well, it looks like I'm stuck for the time being, eh? Until I find the right thing. Or have a brainwave. And figure out what to do with some of these items. But, whatever. Moving on. Alright, so we read a book. The Republic of Teeth, an eccentric political draft by Valentine de Wolf. Valentine suggests that rulers should be elected to govern by serpents, not by their subjects, where the serpent, being cold-blooded in his nature, is incorruptible. Valentine's initial proposal is that a college of electors should subject themselves to the bites of venomous serpents, which he grades and details, preferring the least dangerous, and should allow the resulting deliria to guide them in their choice of the people's representatives. He becomes concerned, however, of the practicalities of ensuring equal quantities of venom in each case, and gets halfway into a proposal for using birds instead in the selection process before giving up mid-sentence. He threw himself off a roof, you know. Serpents and Venoms. This is a book that I do not need because it gives intuition. What I already have cannot be given that which you already have. Oh, I should have been classifying through all this, right? Alright. A memorial stone preserved from Ys, the city behind the sea. The memory of touch. Alright. Should probably know that touch comes from this, sight comes from that. I probably should write that down somewhere, eh? But I probably won't. I reread another book, right? Yeah, I reread this. Gave me impulse. I don't need that. So we read The Orus, Book 1, an occasionally coherent catalog of the secret gods, organized by hour. This is a reprint, but the original is in Latin. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ring-yew, among others. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. Well, we knew that, but it's always helpful to know what you know over again. And I got one more book I'm reading somewhere, right? The Forge book. Yeah. But in the meantime, we will look at our new room, which is right here. The Echoing Chamber. Chapter House. Here the monastic superiors would meet to manage the affairs of St. Brandon's and to resolve its disputes. Here in 1349, the last trial of the last nuns of St. Brandon's took place. 2 were executed for the murder of Abbess Nana, supposedly with perversions of the healing arts. Nana was the last abbess of St. Brandon's, and after the trial, the monastery never accepted female novices again. From the wide windows, the sea is always visible, beating on the rocks far below. And more parabate, a minor income power. Oh, a desk. The Nana desk. Abbess Nana, apothecary, scholar, dancer. Apothecary and scholar and dancer. And Grail is just something we don't talk about, eh? It's a literal nectar desk. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. We have a bookshelf. We have some tea. We have a lot of memories. And over here we have cataloged a big poisoned knock book. We're going to put you down in the vault. This is where they're all going to go from now on. So, I have a bit left in me, and I have if I look over here, I need to find a bird song level 1. That's strings and songs. Strings and songs come to me. Strings and songs is heart and sky. And we have nothing appropriate. Alright, so it has to stay there. The knock, this moon and scale is probably the best place to start, right? What was not aligned? This is not a line, it is wrong. This is not a line. It's got two. It's got sky, right? No. I can put the roots on this. Or I could just use it to upgrade the rights of the roots. But no, I probably shouldn't because of, well, I'm not finding any more nectar skills. Consider it. What's this gonna take? Some fat, 2 memories. I just do this with the hail I'm not using and this impulse which I got from reading that book. Alright, it's a good use of time, right? Then we keep going. Oh. Big forge book. There we go. The Book of Disillusion. Alexander Probst recovered a copy of this work from a mountain temple in Persia. Other copies surface now and then, usually seared on rock. The book consists mostly of prayers to the unburnt god, the forge of days which consumes and transforms. It suggests the forge's power arises partly from its nature and partly from its tools. The book describes an earlier house of the sun, whose doors and ways were different. It praises the Forge of Days for opening the ways into the house and for transforming what which was to that which is, despite the screams of stone. Yeah, we don't think about what we did much. Transformations and liberations. Should probably use one of those openly. And foresight. Foresight means that, sadly, this book is not useful. We should just use one. Good. Sacraline, we will see if we can put you on the tree. If not, we will evolve it still further, right? Once again, I want to stress, I am not sure if this is the correct way to play the game. This is merely the way I am playing it. Alright, it does not go. This must be leveled up further. Weird. Probably with this right here. So to level you up, we're going to need 3 whole sky and moth memories. 3 of them, huh? How much time do we have in the day? Not a lot. Sky and moth. No. Alright, so we just kind of let that go. Good. You got a new skill right there. And since you're not aligned, you should probably just be leveled up on the spot, right? With this. Yeah. It's a good use of time. Dusk has fallen. This is illumination and mythastery. I forget, did I close level 2? No, I need birdsong still. That is certainly not it, yeah? No. Okay. Still moving right along, right? And a good day. We've accomplished everything we were meant to accomplish. Okay, put everything together. Got so much Arab. I think it's almost a ++ Arab, honestly. But I don't have anything that can smash them together. Because this one can, but Bosk. This one can, but Bosk. Alright, so today's task is spending the lessons that we got from yesterday. So As per our custom, down to the bar, wave around money, begin making progress there. Now, let's see what kind of day it is, and then make a plan. I'm expecting Numa soon, but not today, I guess. See who comes. Nice, easy day, right? Musician. Rose, nectar, and sky. Pretty sure rose and nectar are both need. So not right there. Surely inside somewhere. Rose can be used right there, but it's cheap. So right there. Can I get 14 nectar? 14 nectar or 15 rose? Alright, let's think. First off, where's my rose skill? 3. My nectar skill is 2. So we're climbing a harsh hill here no matter what. So let's look at rose. 4, 7. Then we have to get a normal memory. That'll be 9. Unless I use this. That'll give us to 12. Also, let me see if I can read that book. If I can get to 15, I'll use this. Especially since it doesn't... This is not applicable to me. I am not a Symergist nor a Magnate. I'm the artist, right? Yeah, I'm the artist. So, okay. So 4, and then shove this in, 9. Shove this in, 12. And we need 15. What can we do about that? We're gonna hire him. So let's start looking. What else can I give you? There we go. He will accept tools, drinks, and food. So rosy food and rosy drink to get 3. Let's take a look down in the pantry. Get some dandelion wine, right? Kept some... It's an egg. I'm pretty sure I had dandelion wine around here somewhere, right? Surely we found it at the top of the tower. Well, we did, but it's not appropriate. Uh-oh. So we need a rosy drink, and I don't see any. This is unfortunately not what I need. Cleared all that out. Now, what are you? So there's 2 food. So now we just need a little more. There's something flashing right here, right? Evening Isles coffee. And that will do it. That will do it all. So here, listen to this old music. And meanwhile, I'm going to brew you some coffee. Is there any coffee on the road shelf? Oh, there's 2 drink anyway. So we can get up to 16. Here's hoping I don't need it, right? Alright, we will brew you with some Arab. That'll get that started. And we will open up a gigantic rose door. Good. We should read that book again. Where's that special book? Maybe I shouldn't give him the jam. since I don't know how to get that. Whatever. Is this a rose tool? It's a rose tool right here. So I need not give him the jam. Okay, that's good. Where's my rose shelf? Right there. Alright, so he's going to be dealing with problems all day. Then he's going to solve the problem for me. So that is one of the plots. Where did I put the special book? It was right in the center of everything, right? Where it was unmistakable. I would make a terrible librarian. Yeah, and I've already lost it somewhere in the house. The special book with the Numen in it. Oh wait, I put it in my room. Alright, good. Never was big on Kant. I don't put it on the desk. Read it. An unfamiliar language. This is in Ramsund, right? I want to recall a memory. See if it comes out again, because it is a huge memory and it's persistent, so it's good just to have around. Somehow I think that only comes once, which is bad, because if Numa surprises me, I will not know what to do with it. Right. Now, take it right here, serve appropriately. Wait a second. This is drinking cocoa. I made the wrong thing. How is this possible? I thought I made Evening Isle coffee. Did I not? I did not. Well, ugly. No, not so ugly, just incompetent. Right, now we make him something to drink. Furthermore, we have to continue to rosy him up. And next, we have to figure out what we're going to do with this skill, which we have learned here. I have plans, and then I move on and I forget my plans, which I suspect is what the game wants. So what I want most of all is to level up strings and songs, which I cannot do right now. So I guess I find a skill which is not associated with anything, like this one, and we see if we can level it up. And we have Moon and Scale. Moon and Scale. You are not in the tree, and you're Bosk, so you're just an absolute pain. So I guess we do this, eh? I just need one memory. Alright, let's go get a Scale memory. Then after that we gotta read some more, right? The Curse of Having Eyes. Ew. Alright, now we gotta read. Okay, I can do that. I can do this now. It's in Deep Mandaic. I have to go get a Sky memory, which I can go do. Right here, into right there, and then with just a little list, we'll get a Sky memory. Then we'll read this book. Alright, should be good, right? That's doing enough. Right, good. Thank you. And now I want you to stare at... We're delivering your rose, right? Please stare at this object. Thank you. Let me know when you are finished considering the object. Over here we have read this book again, and we get this memory again. This is very important that this book needs to be somewhere special. The vault? No. My room? No, it needs a special shelf all to itself. There's got to be more coming, hopefully. Where do I put this? Is there a lot of little shelves in here? Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. I said right. Oh, it's one shelf? Problem is I can't read it. I can if I zoom in. Alright, so this is Numen, that old music. That old music. 5 rows. 5 sky, 5 scale. Oh, Numen. That old music. 5 rows, 5 scale, 5 save. 5 sky. This should be trotted out every single time. This trumps even the weather. So that's fabulous. And then over there, I have a pot of coffee. Oh, which I probably aren't even going to use this time, because I have plans. This pot of coffee is rose-like, yes? And the rosy... There. So I have no room there. That's unfortunate. Now you go on the table here, and hopefully I remember you. Right there. And then the cup. Let's go in my inventory. It's only 1 rose, unfortunately, which is exceeded by the one next to it. Placing objects is so awkward in this game. Anywho, keep going, yes? Good, good. I've got a memory of storm, which I need. And then you have finished considering that. You are at 13 rows, so all you need is a good stiff shot. Serve appropriately, right? Yeah. This gives us a glass. That goes back where it came from. Here you go, my friend. This will make all your troubles become different. Not better, different. It's like, I could use the Numen. It's like, it's 5 sky. This shouldn't struggle at all. Anywho, over here at the sky desk, we need Deep Mandaic, which should just leap to there if I have it. And now I need this memory, and I need this tool. Who is most it's my Faust, right? My skill, my most skyy skill. Is it 3? There we go. How am I short? Do I have another Faust? Do I have any more sky on me? Just use the Numen, right? Just crush it. And then when that's going, just get the memory back. It feels cheap, because it kind of is cheap. Alright, I can probably read another book, but I'm not gonna. Meanwhile, I was gonna level something. probably going to level... I need a memory, so it's one of these, right? Horns and ivories. Is what I was going to level? Yeah, it's not aligned with anything, but it's bosky. And then you. And then that. Alright. So, read a book, used some skills, opened up a room. Did a lot today. Oh. Unfamiliar script. I didn't supply Ramson. Again, it should just fly into that slot. It is highly inconvenient otherwise. Horns and ivories, you do not go on the tree because you are not birdsong. And here, you have reached 15 rows into the silent hall. The hearth is cold. The floor is thick with dust, the walls streaked with niter. Old invocations and forbiddings squeak and whisper like rats. Good. Wonderful place. And now we are pretty much finished for the day, so it's just classify, classify, classify. Which seems like a wonderful idea. Oop. We have found the burning woman. Unfortunately, I don't think I can read you right now. You are a difficult book. I was putting difficult books in the church now, if I recall. Right there. Right, read another book. Now I demand more unclassified books in my inventory. And here we go. There we found the old lost music. If I could, I'd leave Ramson in that slot forever. Alright, we have opened an area. Oh, pause please. We have a pretty easy edge book. I will read you next. I have opened up a room. The silent chamber is now Hearth, Hall of Voices. Here, the priestesses prepared those meals that they would not or could not entrust to the servants. It's unaligned though. And another nectar bench. I'm finally finding them. Hall of Voices. Here the higher initiates of the threefold mysteries would meet to manage the affairs of the Black Dove and resolve its disputes. Here they voted to blind and expel the chorates of the Thunderskin, who had trespassed in the inner chambers and spied on the mysteries. From that time on, the rites of the Thunderskin were not permitted on the isle, and the sacred drums fell silent. But the waves still beat in the bones of the rock. Even now that slow pulse comes. Well, that's good. This is an easier place. The red forbidding. Alright, I think I got one more day in me. Then I will give it a break. Dusk. And we're gonna throw you in, just so I have a memory in the morning. Over here we have read another book, right? This Sutric Book of Suns. A radically different text from any other versions of the Book of Suns, attributed to Hagar, Queen of Shur, Mother of Wolves. The book houses a Numen, a truth so powerful it can perhaps believe itself. Okay, that's immediate attention gained. We get Numen, the Great Counterfeit. And it's a duck with a crown. I already love it. The sun in splendor and the forge of days could not be joined, but Sunset Celia and the Swan King could. This secret is the trick of it. Any librarian can use this to establish the name of the twice-born can Get a particular victory. Alright, so this is again not what I'm interested in. Not particularly what I want, but I'm loving the coverage of all this. Sacra Solis Invicti. I should probably just take one and use the other somewhere, right? But anyway, finding these Numens is wonderful. I wonder if I should even write them down, in that I'm probably always going to regenerate them immediately after being used. They might as well be permanent buffs. And you are Great Counterfeit, Lantern, Moon, and Nectar. I say, go there, I say. Alright, you can be there. Numen, the Great Counterfeit. 5 Lantern, 5 Moon, 5 Nectar. That is a fabulous find. I am basically no longer bound by the weather, because I know these books. Good. We have a very simple Grail text. And we will just take one of yous, and we will go just start use. And you'll reach the next day, right? Last day of this play session. The rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, and certain secrets of the gods from light. Strange I haven't had to cleanse a single book. This all feels very endgamey. Daybreak. Alright, over here once again. To the bar with our money. We burn through it as fast as we can. I should be able to open just anything now. It's just time. I can probably open 2 in a day, honestly. Because I have like this with the Rector will give 7, and then a little more will certainly get him to 9, and then from there he just opens this. So let's just go get the Rector, right? It is time to give a donation to the church. Oh, I don't have enough, right? I have to wait for my money to come back. I poor. Sell Splintria, right? This is worth 5 shillings, I suppose. I need Numa to come in order to get my money. Or I need to stop messing up with my guests. It's gonna be one of those two, right? Gives a crown. Beautiful. Oh, did I not take it? Oh no. It's not what I wanted to do. That's a shame. Oh, kind of a shame. Are these things that will not go back together then, I wonder? I really hope that money isn't permanently broken. No, it is not. Well, surely I just wasted her time. But you know, she's at the post office. It's not that she deserves it, it's just she's probably used to it. I'm getting very close to being broke. I need a guest to come and I need not to screw it up next time. Anyway, so we can just snap off this Grail book, right? There is no reason we can't simply just read you immediately with this and even just that. Here, reading it with 2nd tier skills. And then over here, the Iron Book, I don't think it requires a memory. Do I have someone else getting that Numen back? Well, apparently not, since the book is there. Come on now. I must not have put in Oh, I so wish it would just suck it in. Anyway, bloop, bloop, bloop. I think what I need to do right now is look over there. It's no edge, so just go get an edgy memory from right here. Put that right there, and then we will read that book. And then we'll find out what we're going to do with lessons of Sacra Solus Invicti. Probably, I mean, why shouldn't I level up Sacra Solus Invicti? Because, you know, I have the memory right there, and level 1s are no use to me. Oh wait, I should keep the Foss to myself. Kinda wish I could use another, my only whist. Because we still don't know who's going to show up, so we save that. Don't lock myself out of a skill. What's this? Oh, money's coming. That's always pleasant. Yearly stipend from St. Rowan's. Along with the usual, rather stuffy reminder, I should use it wisely. I will try. Oh, what I want to do is I want to consider Rowena. Let's look at you with some tryst. Investigate the statue of Rowena. It's very modern. I don't know if she'd like it. Right, Reverend Timothy, come with me. Oh, Rector. Let's speak of the great counterfeit. He will never see things the same way again. Oh, now I have to immediately replace the great counterfeit. Let's not forget that. At this desk, can I use my FET here? I'll have to drag it all the way up here, right? In order to use FET. Then that's Mendic. Yeah. Okay, good. Now our next stop is wait and see who shows up. A Henry Moore piece, perhaps a genuine one. Moore did speak very cautiously of an encounter with a pale commission. It's a memory of sight, so it is a very simple memory. And there's the Rector's assistants. Excellent. Now I just have to just give you this, right? And then you're up to 10. Wow. I really should wait and see who shows up before doing that, because I just run myself out of Faust. But it's not going to be necessary, is it? Because let's review. We have over here Rose Scale, Sky, Lantern, Moon, and Nectar. So he's only Sky lining up, which is quite a feat, honestly. Yeah, I guess just going to be a minor day of opening things. Because Timothy's going to handle that. This guy's just 9 winter here. Or just leave Timothy for that again. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, it looks like I'm leveling up as winter and seeing if, so 2 minor rooms. Unfortunate, right? Oh well. I should probably read a book. Well, I will once my memories arrive. Fraser Strathcoyne is back. Philanthropist, collector, former librarian. Did I not help this man, or did I do it poorly? Fortunately, I have a lot to do. The Veiled Chamber. This has long been a very holy place, too holy to be left untended safely for this long. There are 77 candles, and each one burns with a chill blue flame, each flame inhabited by a watchful spirit. I should not enter until each flame has been cleansed and extinguished. This is an excellent job for the rector. Usually we're sending in, literal clowns. But I feel the rector is the proper man in the proper place. I have to pay you. That is so unfortunate. Alright. So this is just getting a scale memory, right? Yeah. And over here, and we are getting that old lost music again. Beautiful. Now we pull up Sacra Solus Invicti, and we put you there, and we put... Oh, I run myself out of fun. But I need that whist. Uh-oh. I have blocketed myself. Alright, that's fine. Click. We have our friend for the day. And we give him a memory of whist so that we do not accidentally consume it. Then we need to find a chilly book. Have I done that already? I don't believe I have. Which is very remiss of me. Alright, winter, nothing more. And after that he needs a quick drink, which we can give him right there, and we can set him to work in the jail. We will unlock two rooms today. Meanwhile, we have to figure out what to do with this, since I've run myself out of proper things to do. Disciplines of the Scar, I guess. Memory. And some metal. There we go. This doesn't actually do anything. Like, it's moving towards no goal, but whatever. Using lessons can't be bad. Alright, there we have our great counterfeit again. We will be doing this many times, I fear, which is a bit repetitive. Alright, good. Over here. Now we have to give him a shot of water. Good for you. And then we have the memory we are going to talk about with him. Now we've read a book. Compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flude. This is the original Latin. The illustrations are certainly striking. They flush the skin and glow beneath the eyelids after the book is closed. That's a wonderful phrase. Images that glow beneath the eyelids. That's wonderful. We must devour to be devoured. We cannot be undevoured, as we cannot be unborn. Very wise. It's not a useful book. It gives us a lesson. All books are good. Not all books are useful. Okay, now we have the memory to speak with him, to get him in a good position to do the work I need him to do. Alright, so I should read another book, right? The Iron book specifically, right? Even though I gave away my Arab, which is unfortunate, because that would be what I would need here, right? Yeah, I think probably. Anyway, Iron book goes over there. Iron book goes into the desk. That is an endless problem. Put in some Offensive skill. What's my stabbiest skill? Crossroads? Then I just need... Do I have the memory yet? Did I ask for a memory? Well, I don't really need it. I need the tool. Which is... there. And what's the language this is in? Just now noticing it's in Fusing. Alright, it's in Fusing. What I can't read. Oh, man. Look at me suckered right in. Anyway, we'll probably read just about anything else, right? This. We'll read the Sky book. Pretty sure we can just snap it off because of the Numens I hold. Do I have any sky? I don't have any sky. But the Numen will be enough once I have it up. I have to have both of them up. Where's my Numen? I must have just used it. So I have to read this book again, eh? Yeah. That old music needs to come back again. With my Fet, with... this is Deep Mandaic, no, this is Ramsund. Alright, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So can I just read this with a more common memory? Probably, right? 4 sky and just a common memory. That'll do it. So... there's enough time in the day. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Alright. And let's go forward. Let's categorize a book, honestly. With chore. Because it matters not. Oh, we opened something, didn't we? We set Pastor to open up this room, which is a lovely place. Chancel of the Abbey Church. The Church of the Unconquered Sun acknowledges only a handful of hours. The sun in rags or splendor, the Menascate, the Madrigad, the Watchman, and, reluctantly, the Wolf divided. Any other so-called hours must be lessened powers, wicked impostors, or superstitions. So the Church denies 2 of the 3 hours of the Chancel, and yet it's the Chancel who are said to determine which of their peers qualify as hours. That's theology for you. Abbot Geoffrey decreed that all 3 should be venerated in this holiest of rooms. To avoid actual heresy, he would not permit any of the 3 to be named. That's theology, too. So this is one of those as above, so below kind of situations, eh? That's fine. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to cut it here. So I will be back to study this room in detail next time, and to look at our other rooms, and make endless upwards progress. This was a very good play session. Finding those Numens was very important. Anyway, see you all later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.